Hi, I'm Skye Sriratana from Melbourne, Victoria in Australia. My device, the weight plate loader, is a robot that automatically selects and loads weight plates onto a barbell for a lifter. I'm a competitive weightlifter and know firsthand that loading weights onto a barbell is really tiring. But manual loading isn't just a problem for me. So many lifters I know have injured themselves, especially their backs, their toes, and even their fingers from dropping weights on them. When I looked into weight loading techniques, I was completely shocked to find that nothing exists to help with this problem except for a barbell jack, which only lifts the barbell, but doesn't actually help with lifting the weight plates and moving them onto the barbell. Even at the Olympics today, weights are being loaded by hand. My design thinking process began with getting inspiration from other machines that also lift and move heavy items. I began sketching designs of how it would work, but found it really hard to visualize inside my head since this was such a large-scale project. I took a different approach to the design process, so instead of theoretically drawing on paper what I wanted to make, I got scraps like these from around the warehouse, put them together to design practically what I wanted to create. I worked iteratively using this approach of assembling, testing, then refining, rather than working from a set plan that I'd just drawn up from the beginning. I faced many challenges with this project, but the most prominent was probably the scale of the prototype. It's the biggest I've ever done, so it was a huge challenge to know where to start and just getting it all working together. Most of the technical problems were solved along the way as I worked by modifying or tweaking something small. Working during COVID was a huge challenge also because not all the parts I needed was able to be sourced. For example, I needed motor couplers, but there weren't any in the size I needed, so I used a lathe and a milling machine to make my own out of steel. Despite the challenges and opportunities to further improve the prototype for commercial use, I successfully achieved the engineering goal and created a working prototype that loads weight plates automatically, saves energy, and prevents injury for an athlete. In the future, I would like to improve the loader by making it more compact, accessible, and affordable so that everyone can have access to the weight plate loader, whether it be in gyms, competitions, or rehabilitation facilities, to load people's weights for them.